So for the lower body for my client, I chose to do the leg extension. So for the leg extension, most gyms have a leg extension machine. So it's an exercise that you can have in most exercise programs and be pretty confident that you'll find the machine in whatever gym that you're in. So to start, Mitch will be getting set up in the leg extension machine. So to start, I'm gonna have him do some repetitions incorrectly so I can show you what people normally do incorrectly. So as you see, his back is against the back support, and his hands are reaching down to grab the handlebars at the sides. When he does his repetition, he's bringing his legs up into full extension, and at the bottom of his rep, his ankle is starting behind his knee. So this way can put some stress on your knee joint, which we don't want. So I'll have you reset. So to fix those common mistakes, what we do is instead of having our client grab the handle, have them grab the sides of the seats. And instead of having them lean against the back, have them come up so that we are maintaining good posture. If our back is against the back support and our arms are down by our sides, we automatically will have rounding in the cervical spine. So we won't be able to have our 4 points of posture. So as you can see, now that he's set up correctly, his hands are down by the seats, he's maintaining good posture, his gaze is straight forward, his head is stacked above his spine, and he's using his abdominal muscles to keep his posture straight. And on his lower body, you can see that his ankles are starting directly below his knees. So oftentimes when we get set up, if we just kind of jump on a machine, it's set up so that our ankles are far behind, and that puts a little more stress on the knee joint. So this is the perfect preparation phase. So to start, before he begins his first rep, I'll have Mitch pre-contract his rectus femoris muscle, his quadricep muscle. And now he'll bring his legs up, extend, but not go into full extension. So we want to keep about a 90-degree bend in the knee area. And isometrically, this hold at the top isometrically contracts that muscle. This is the central phase, and then he'll slowly lower down to the terminal phase. And before each rep, we want to make sure that we're checking in. If we lost any of that good posture, we tell him to retract his shoulders, to bring his head back so it's in line with his spine. Great, good job. So if we have a client that has poor posture, so namely rounded shoulders or forward head protrusion, this would be something that we would want to even verbally encourage even more. Because as you're pushing forward, we'll probably have a tendency to reach our head forward. So it's our job to make sure the client brings their head back so it's staying in line with the spine. If you do the exercise with poor posture, then we're building the muscles imbalanced. So that will just create more imbalances in our posture in the future. So leg extension targets the quadricep muscle group, so namely the rectus femoris, the vastus lateralis, medialis, and intermedius. We're also using our forearm muscles because we're gripping the side. We're using our hand muscles, and we're using our rectus abdominis to keep that posture maintained the whole time. After our client masters this exercise, and we would know that they're mastering this exercise, we can try and grade them. So Mitch just demonstrated an A grade performance. So he's maintaining good posture the whole time, which helps make sure that his body and posture alignment is staying good, and you're working the muscle groups correctly. Once he masters this, you can add more weight, which will help to increase strength, increase power, and then you can move on to exercises like a body weight lunge or a body weight squat, and after that you can add some weight to that. So this is a good exercise to start with because we have support. We have support because we're seated. We have something to push against, and we have the support behind us. Even though we don't need it, it's there if we need to use it. So it really helps to build some quadricep strength, and it gets you set up for some other good exercises. So try that out.